Just recently I was speaking to a local poet and it got me to thinking, what if? G'day and welcome to Small Steps Through Life. Today we're at Battle Hill, Farm Forest Park, and I'm looking at the idea of what if. In talking to a poet, they were talking about the fact that they love doing poetry, but it's not great always at paying the bills. And I was thinking about, who are we? Not just who are we in terms of what are we working on, what are we doing for work, but what do we want to offer? The what if I'm proposing is the idea of, if you didn't have to work to make money, to pay for food, what would you most like to do, to create, to offer the world as a way of seeing who you are? What would that look like? Why does it matter to you? And carrying on from that, once you know what that is it something that you're passionate about, that you want to bring? Have you thought about the idea of it is something that you could do that maybe nobody else can? We are used to the idea that in a job we can be replaced, but maybe in your passion space you can't. Maybe you're the only person that can do exactly what you do, because we are all unique. We all have subtly different perspectives, or very different perspectives. The poet I was talking to saw things the way they saw it, exactly how they saw it. Nobody else saw it exactly the same way, and that's what made their poetry different. Nobody could offer exactly what they offered, and that's what they would like to do. So what about you? What is your offering? How does it shape who you are? Does it help you see who you are? And once you know who you are and what you'd like to offer, maybe it's time to think about, what could you do to make it happen? Maybe it's just spending half an hour a day doing that thing. Maybe it's on the way to work while you're on the train reading about it. Maybe it's time to grow the parts of you that you're more passionate about, to make them occupy space in your life so that who you are shines through more to others, but more importantly to you. I want you to think about that, and I'm going to say, see you later.